Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
When you turn 18 in the Ukraine, you're conscripted to fight in an active war in which many pianists would have to use their hands for violence rather than music. This all started when I met Ray and Isabel, and they told me about the Ukrainian pianist who was about to live a life of war, and I knew I needed to help. But the problem was, how do we get him out of Ukraine and here into Canada? This is when we remember we have the most amazing friend who's the master of travel. Through a logistical nightmare, we were finally able to arrange for Sasha to come to his new home in Canada with over 7 transports of planes, trains, buses, and ferries. This is the story of how we helped Sasha go from a life of war into a life of music.
Sasha, have you ever seen the movie Titanic?
Yeah.
Yeah?
After his arrival, we arranged for him to have schooling in one of the best boarding schools in Canada. This way, his education, accommodation, and guidance would all be fully covered. So with a little bit of charm and lots of begging, Shawnigan Lake School agreed to give Sasha an impact scholarship. Now, all that was left is to take him to his new home.
I'm excited. Wow, like a dream.
It's waiting for you outside to go to your new life.
You excited, Sasha?
Yeah.
That's gonna be fun. Yeah, we have a lot organized today.
What was the most difficult trip on that?
Maybe leave Ukraine. The way of leaving, like a process, it was hard, like mentally, psychologically, because my family was with me in Budapest. We said goodbye to each other and I don't know for how long. I hope, I think it worth it. So.
Do you think this is the biggest sacrifice you've made in your life so far?
Now, yes. All I had, I need to give to gain something very different, also very valuable.
When he arrived at the school, I could feel that he was feeling a little bit overwhelmed, and that may be a little bit of our fault because we wanted to do our best to create the biggest, grandiose welcome he could ever feel.
Yeah.
Well, having met him on Zoom and interviewed him for an Impact Scholarship at Shawnigan, it was such a treat to meet him in person as he sort of jumped out of the Shawnigan minibus.
We prepared so many of the students and faculty to welcome at the school, giving him his new uniform just as he arrives and the full tour of what he is about to spend his life in.
It was like, wow, so many people for only me, like, I never had such beautiful warmth from the people.
Sasha, most importantly, welcome to Shawnigan. We're delighted to have you.
Thank you.
We drove around in golf carts, explored the school's salmon hatcheries, music studios, and he even got to play hockey for the very first time. Now it was lunchtime and we even got him to lead the entire school down for lunch. I don't think anyone has ever done that in that school.
I'd like to take this opportunity to welcome Sasha Luchkov joins us for grade 12 in Lonsdale. Please give them a big...
By then, we could feel that he was getting a little bit embarrassed, and if it was me doing that, I would be very embarrassed as well. An announcement was made to the whole school that later him, Ray, and myself would be giving a concert to show our gratitude for all the school has provided.
Amongst these pianists is Aylex Thunder, who's a TikTok social media influencer. Some of you may follow him or know about him. Apparently, Aylex Thunder turns up unannounced at people's houses, invites himself in, and plays their pianos for them.
I could see that he was both really nervous and also really excited. But before that, we took him to his new house in Lonsdale, which is like a Harry Potter faction with different factions battling each other. But all his housemates in Lonsdale welcomed him, greeted him, showed him to his new dorm.
Did you play a few notes for us?
Yeah.
We gave him some more time to rest, get settled in, practice, before it was finally time for his performance. First, I opened with a few really cheesy meme songs that I don't want to show too much on here because that was really embarrassing. I'm gonna give you guys a medley of the most popular pop culture music that starts with the E. E. Yes? Yes? Then Ray, being the piano prodigy he is, absolutely blew their minds away.
I can't really imagine Sasha using his hands instead of like on the piano to create happiness and joy, and instead using those hands to hold the rifle and cause violence.
But of course now it was finally time for Sasha to perform. He would put together a piece that would encapsulate all the struggles, the hardships, his journey leaving from Ukraine coming here. And he wanted to share that with everyone at the school. And here it is.
Мною принято решение о проведении специальной военной операции.
This place was packed. I've not seen it packed like that before for a performance. And just that groundswell of a standing ovation that he received.
This is one of the most heart-touching projects I've ever been a part of, and we even raised an extra $15,000 for him.
Thanks, guys.
It's projects like these that make me look back and remember why I make videos, in order to help people and to make an impact in people's lives. Now Sasha is only one of many people in this world that need help, and even you watching this video, you may think, what if that was me? Well, eventually we want to help every single person in the world, just one step at a time. We set up a crowdfunding campaign to raise $50,000 to help more musicians realize their dreams, and currently we've already reached $11,000. So this is the part where I ask that any small donation would really help. Link would be down below, or even sharing it with your friends. And all these donations would help more musicians or anyone realize their dreams in the future. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this video because it's pretty touching. So I'm gonna go cry in a corner. But don't forget to like and subscribe.